I've got a story, actually, where one of his assistants, he wrote to me and he told me that they went and did a photo shoot and the assistant forgot to load up the camera.
No.
And they got back, opened up the camera and there was nothing in there. And the guy said, my dad said to him, "Well, chum," he said, because he used to use the word chum. He said, "What have you learned from that?" He said, "You won't do that again, will you?" And my dad apparently, paid for the whole photo shoot again, and he didn't, he just sort of, it's all about learning from your mistakes,
So he didn't get mad at
No.
there.
He just said,
that is beautiful.
Yeah. Some of the younger photographers that were coming through, obviously went straight into the new style, the more relaxed way of taking photographs. So he moved really from this to a little bit more relaxed in the way that he took some of the photographs.
Tangential, this comment is, but every picture I've seen from my mom before I was born,
Right.
not a single one of them did she look at the camera. And I see where the inspiration is coming from.
Right.
Because this was like the in thing at that point in time to look away.
Yes. Whereas if you look at these, the eyes are all looking at you.
What time is this?
That's 60s.
60s. So these ones are before
50s. This is 50s.
This makes
40s
sense.
and 50s, yes.
I'm saving them for one of these
Coats.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. This is your sister still?
Yes.
And this is from one holiday.
This would have been just in the studio. So, but I've got photographs somewhere from us when our grandmother lived in down in Dorset. Oh look, we're smiling there. Gosh.
Well, you still have this smile. You do? Why is your sister looking at you that way?
I don't know. Well, she's my older sister, so yeah. I mean, you can tell he got great pleasure out of taking these photographs of us, I think. Yeah.
I like the fact that with these images, you can tell how much he adored you.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful portrait.
Yeah, a friend of ours, a very old friend of ours, childhood friend, grew up with us, said she said we should do an exhibition just of our photographs. So look, I've lost a tooth.
Did you? Oh, there. Hope you got a $5 for that from the fairy tale.
From the tooth fairy.
From the tooth fairy, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, these are embarrassing ones. These are holiday ones. So these are ones in Charmouth where we used to go and visit our grandmother. So hopefully there aren't too many embarrassing ones. Yeah. So yeah.
That's beautiful. And the camera was still the Rolleiflex?
Yes. If I can only find them. Actually, if I search for, let's see.
Yeah, because I'm keen to see him over the years.
Oh, well, I've got...
that's him there.
Here we go, yeah. So that was from the same photo shoot. So that's the camera that he used primarily. And you can actually see he's got a Nikon round here, so he's got a 35mm camera there. Now, This is in Studio 5, and you can see the original prints here,
Yes.
which are
yes.
these here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Wow. Mike, you have a whole museum in your shed.
A what, sorry?
A whole museum in your
Yes, I
shed.
do. Yes.
Is that his friend?
Sorry?
Is that his friend?
That would have been one of his assistants. I'm not sure who it is. Yeah.
Let's open this one up. That's him in action.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, and this would have been an assistant here. It was really my desire to make sure that his legacy, as a start, was sort of put into a position where it would continue to survive for a longer period than it would have done in the loft, and as a resource really for photographers who are interested in the medium as it was, the style of fashion photography at the time. And my father had quite a lot of influence, I think, on other photographers who went on actually to become very, very famous photographers. And the work is really not repeatable. These are works of art now. I don't think at the time he considered them to be works of art. He considered them as a job to generate money to pay for the mortgage effectively. So it would have been a tragedy for this work to have just gone in a bin. And I think potentially, I'm happy to open up the archive for anybody who's interested in this era of photography and the styles that my father generated through this work. So I'm using Instagram, posting images fairly regularly on Instagram. There is a website. It's not the greatest in the world, but it's the johncolearchive.co.uk. Within the archive itself, the physical archive, there must be somewhere in the region of over 600 original prints. There are portfolio books that he produced, and there are somewhere in the region of 2,000 photo shoots in negative format. Obviously within each shoot there are maybe 50 to 100 photographs within each. So a lot of this work, cataloguing work, and I got an extraordinary amount of help from my partner Katie, who is somewhat more organised than I am.
Big shout out to Katie.
Yeah, great big shout out, yeah. So one of the things we did recently was Cam Creatives, an organisation that I'm involved with. We put together a collage day, and as a basis of the collage we used the John Cole archive, something I think he would have found quite interesting, but people are actually cutting up the images and creating their own artwork, which was a fantastic day. It was run by Cam Creatives, sponsored by the Cambridge Bid. And I think we had about 30 or 40 people come in during the day creating their own artwork, which was a fantastic thing.